Welcome to Delta Dead Entertainment, everyone. I am your host, Lincoln Kenobi, and today we have another article that we are about to talk about, and it is titled, oops, sorry, BioWare accused of astroturfing reviews for Dragon Age Veilguard. Now, Dragon Age Veilguard, I believe it's probably coming out soon, but there has been a lot of bad negative reviews on this game. People are claiming that it's too woke. It's got so much diverse. It's got, it's just that bad. And all I've been hearing right now for the positive side is how much you can really make your character a non-binary, a transgender, all that nonsense. Instead of seeing how the game is, the graphics, the graphics, the gameplay, the cinematics, all that, bro. But that's what happens when you don't make good reviews, man. So let's get down to the bottom and see what we've got here. Former World of Warcraft team lead Mark Kern accused BioWare of astroturfing reviews for its upcoming Dragon Age Veilguard game. Kern's accusation comes in the wake of YouTuber Veilguard accusing BioWare of attempting to manipulate reviews by not handing out review codes to creators critical of the game. In a video upload to YouTube, Veilguard observed that a number of potential players have expressed they would wait for reviews before they decide to purchase the game. He then noted that EA likely observed this too and said its EA's marketing team probably saw this and decided that they needed to make the reviews as positive as possible, trying to exclude those that might give the game a 7 or 8 while also reaching out, finding press and content creators that would maybe give the game a 9 or above. So in other words, they're trying to get rid of the bad reviews and leave the positive reviews. Just think about this for a second. If you're on Electronic Arts and you're trying to manipulate review scores because you want high review scores, what are you going to do? You're going to research press and content creators and what they usually give to game score wise to give you a general idea of how they're going to review your game, he added. After noting how Veilguard never gives 9s or 10s, he said, "You're about to get a bunch of reviews that have been curated by the publisher for their likelihood of being extremely positive in an attempt to manipulate your view of the Dragon Age Veilguard. They want you to think there is a universal consensus that the game is amazing, thereby convincing you that you should try it, but also influencing future review scores, and it's difficult to be the outlier if you're ever done a review for a game or something. You'll realize that if you're the only giving a high review when everyone else is giving it a low review score, it's difficult. Or if you're the only one giving it a low review score and everyone else is giving it a high score review, it's a very difficult position to be in. So if you're a bunch of positive review scores come out today, think about all the people that are going to be playing afterward and how much pressure they're going to feel to give the game slightly better score than they would have given it, just to avoid maybe some under pressure. And sometimes that doesn't even happen consciously, it's just done subconsciously. Etc. He noted, "I wanted to be very clear here. That I don't think the press and creators publishing their videos early are going to be lying. These reviewers have been screened to maximize the chances that you're seeing positive reviews. There will probably be some exceptions, of course. I don't think everyone's going to give the game a positive review. But EA is banking that those are few and far between in an attempt to keep their aggregate score of the game high," he added. Following this accusation by Veilguard, Kerman made his own, but did so while observing that many outlets that review the game use the same language that the game's creative director used on Blue Sky. Epler wrote, "So 5 years ago, when I first rejoined the project as narrative director after a hiatus on Anthem, I was asked my goals for the project, and one of the ones I put was I want to see the phrase a anthem. I was asked my goals for the project, and one of the ones I put was I want to see the phrases a triumphant report return to form for BioWare, and at least one review excited to finally mark that goal done. Yeah, I kind of read this sentence twice. I know I noticed that, so forgive me. He added in another post, this project has been both the greatest privilege and the hardest dev cycle of my career, and so to say I'm proud of this team would be an understatement, and to say I'm thrilled at the reviews would be similar. Woof. Yeah. Curran shared these posts from Epler alongside screenshots from Mediatic and what appears to be a Google search where it shows numerous outlets describing Veilguard as a return to form. That just so happens to be the phrase that Epler said he wanted to see in at least one review. Ken wrote, we need to talk about captured gaming journalism and how corrupt it's become. Dragon Age Veilguard is astroturfing articles and reviews now, parroting that the lead narrative designer of the game. Look at these reviews and articles that all repeat the same phrase and ask yourself what is going on. Curran was not the only one to observe this. YouTuber Smash TTT also observed and have had a bunch of folks share this image of Mediatrix Dragon Age Veilguard reviews with me, and anyone noticed anything strange? Yeah. PlayStation Universe rated at 95, IGN at 80, Digital Trends at 70. YouTuber Hypnotic also wrote, gaming journalists are a joke. The reviews seem to be either all written by AI or simply coordinate together to write the same narrative about a game that they need to be a commercial success. Even if it ends up mostly likely being a financial failure, he had a return to form for BioWare. You can make your character trans officially in the story. The desperation is palpitating. You can smell it in the air. Interestingly enough, all of this comes on the back of Ubisoft being exposed for working with third-party agencies that had final approval over what YouTubers could and could not say about Star Wars Outlaws. German YouTube channel Piet Smith admitted that a third-party agency had to approve its Star Wars Outlaws preview video. As translated by Depot, the channel posted, I completely understand the arguments that were made here and that was not correct. I had the opportunity to play the game for 4 hours and it was edited into over an hour of video. As part of the review process, the entire video was thrown back to us and an intermediate agency, not Ubisoft, asked for a lot of changes, especially to the wording at the beginning. But since I personally thought the game was really cool, I didn't see that as a big problem. This was a huge miscalculation. It added, sorry you don't have to pre-order a game, of course. You can buy whatever you like with your money. I absolutely enjoyed the version I was shown. The process behind it was for the ass, and I'm sorry that we didn't print more against it. But let ourselves be beaten wide open. Big sorry for that. We've seen this outside of video games as well. Sci-Fi Wire's Danny Roth admitted it to making positive review for the films, and in order to maintain access to companies like Disney. He aided on Sci-Fi Wire's podcast, Who Won the Week? Here's the actual reality. Here's where we actually are in the industry if you want to talk about, quote, access media. Every single person that wants to have access to things early, that wants to get access to things so that traffic is drawn through their site will on occasion, everybody at this podcast, everybody in our industry occasionally has to play softball. Occasionally has to look the other way a little bit. Everybody has to do it. In the saying that I hated a movie, but I won't say that I hated a movie. Or an actor behaved a sort of way and you don't want to put it out there that happened. Co-host Karma Horn then chimed in, right because you might not get that next review. Roth continued, to some degree, everybody in our industry, this is part of this quote-unquote access. Really has to decide which battles they want to pick. Which of the ones where my voice is the one that has to get said. Well, I tell you like this. That's what game industry companies are doing right now. They keep only the positive reviews. They try to keep only the positive reviews and take away the negative reviews. And if there are people out there that want to make their opinion and saying the truth, the game industry tells them, you need to change your reviews. Change your reviews and everything, or we won't give you access anymore. So, that's basically, if I were to review a game and I give you my truth that I don't like this game, it's got this, it's got that, there's no story on it or anything, if they don't like my review, that's tough. But it's the truth, man. I mean, this is the truth. So, you guys let me know what you think of this video. So, if you like the video, hit the like button, share this video, post a comment below, let me know what your thoughts are. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. Alright guys, thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to hear from you guys. I hope to see you guys later. Bye everyone.